Boom! Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is StrangerPalooza. Today we're in Elkhart, Indiana. We're at the Truma head office.
Headquarters for North America, yes.
Yeah, so we're here with Mark from Truma. We're also here with Sean from Coachman Class B. We're going to go through all the systems here that you would use on your Nova, show you how to use it. But I want to thank Mark for allowing us to come here. It's really hot. And then also Truma is like a big part of the systems on the Coachman Class B vans.
Yeah, so we're happy to support Coachman with the Class B vans, with the air conditioning systems and the heating and hot water systems. And thanks for using our facilities here in Elkhart. We have 2 service bays here. We can support customers with any service needs that they might have, troubleshooting. Just drop by and say hello. We're happy to support.
Awesome, thanks so much. All right, so we're gonna get into these systems with Sean now. All right, so now we're looking at the Nova. One of the things I want to say with the Nova versus when we did a separate video here with the Beyond, that's an Li3. So Nova has, I'm sorry, Li now, because you guys are calling it Li.
Yep.
So that means lithium.
Correct, and this is going to be one of our AGM models.
Yes, and you can always tell because you've just got Nova there and you don't have the little Li.
Correct.
Yes. So that means you've got to turn your generator on in order to get the system.
With the Truma system, in the AGM models, we got to have either a generator or plugged into a 30 amp service.
Yeah.
Is what we prefer.
Right, okay. So let's go in here and go ahead, I'll go after you. All right, so mostly everything will be here, right?
Correct,
at the door?
So we're at Truma's facility. They don't have a plug-in for us. We got to have the generator running. I've got it running right here.
So this is where you would control it?
Correct. You got your start and stop button. We would just hit the start button on the home screen. You're gonna press it down until you hear it start to turn over. That primes it, and it's gonna kick it on.
Yeah.
Once that kicks on, we're gonna wait a few seconds. I always say, you're gonna hear the microwave kick on. Give it about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna wait even a little bit longer for the Truma system. We know it's working now. We have our plug icon right here.
Okay, so that means power?
Yeah, it means we've got 110 going to the AC and our furnace and so on.
Okay.
So on this unit, you want to do the AC first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. I think we could use that in here a little bit.
So we're going to go to the home screen. We're going to go to the motorhome with the thermostat. It's flashing, so we know we're on that icon. You're going to take your center wheel and just click on it. Click on the AC. We're going to hit cool. We got our temperature. We'll go 62. And that kicks the AC on. And probably about, I want to give it about 30-45 seconds. And it should start cooling down in here pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay. Simple as that. If you want to shut it off, just the reverse,
Correct,
right?
yeah. To shut it off for this video so it doesn't get too loud in here, we'll go ahead and shut it off. You're just going to click back on that. Click back on AC. It's on cool. Use your wheel. Scroll. And then we're going to go to off. A lot of questions we get with the Truma system is, why is my fan always running? Even if the AC's off. We've got Truma's got a built-in thermistor in here. So with the fan running, it just circulates that air and it's getting a constant temperature on your unit. So it knows when to kick on, when to kick off. You know, other thermistors for air conditioners can be put up in under here on other units or up top, and it's not really giving you a great reading. You got sun baking on, if it's up on the wall, it might throw that off and make your AC constantly run. Yeah,
so I think it's more efficient that way.
Correct, it's more efficient, cuts down on battery use, even in the AGM models, because it's kicking the 12 volt and so on.
Yeah.
But that would be pretty much the air conditioner on how to use that.
Yeah, if it gets a little loud, you can go to the night mode, which I think is on the remote.
Correct.
And then I was going to ask you about the remote. So you guys don't recommend that folks use the remote too much. You want them really to use the panel.
We prefer everybody uses the panel. That's kind of what it's there for. The remote's going to be it's going to be in the packet that you get with your unit. That's in all of our new units. You just unzip that. Is that remote actually up there, Hank? Maybe. No. Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
Oh, you got it?
It's not in the
Okay.
packet.
Okay. Oh, it's in the little white box.
So we have this in here for troubleshooting. If you call us or Truma, they're going to ask you to pull this out. There's batteries provided. You just put them in there. This is your fail-safe too. If the CPU goes down, you can go ahead and put your batteries in here. And there's a QR code on the back. You would just scan it, and it's going to set it. It'll help walk you through setup.
Yeah.
One of the reasons we don't program these is it doesn't get confusing, but when you use the remote, then it takes away from the CPU plus. You won't be able to operate the AC from there.
Yeah.
This is going to be kind of the lead at that point. Once you turn it off, then you can use your CP plus.
Okay. Yeah, and I find that so I have a Truma, but it's aftermarket. It was installed aftermarket, so I can only use the remote.
Correct.
Yeah. And then if anyone is looking, or if you're talking to these guys and you're wondering where, because it looks pretty simple.
Yeah.
You want to bring this down. I know it seems simple.
No, absolutely. I was on the phone with a customer last week, and I'm like, there's more buttons, and
so this is where they are. Yeah, you got to slide down where it says Truma Aventa, slide it down, and as a matter of fact, I think the night mode is that crescent moon with the star.
Yep.
And then you've got your wrench and all those other things.
Correct.
You see. Yeah. Just for folks out there who have to deal with that. Okay, so relatively easy right there to get the AC on and off. I think the next things we'll probably look at is how do we turn on the heat in the van if we're in a cold environment.
So with the furnace, we're going to go back to the home screen. It's going to be the same icon. You're going to click on the motor home with the thermostat. Heater's going to pop up. We're going to click the center button again. It's on off. And once you scroll over, it's going to be, we're just going to our temperature that we want to set it at. I'm going to set it at 51 right now. It's pretty hot here. We don't want the heat turning on. And that's it. The other thing that you have to select a power source as well. You've got a couple different settings. This is gas only. We've got a mix one, which is going to be electric and LP. This is the setting that we kind of recommend. With this setting, the LP is going to heat the unit up faster, and then it'll taper off and go to electric.
Okay.
And then there's also just an electric setting as well. So you have electric 1 and 2. The 1 and 2 don't really mean anything different here in the US.
Okay.
So either setting would work.
Okay.
But that's basically it. I mean, we're set and the furnaces would be kicking on at this point.
Yeah. Okay, very good. And so now if we wanted to get hot water,
we're going to go back to the home screen. We're going to select our setting. We're going to do mix 1. Then we would scroll over to the thermostat with the water lines, click on it. Once we rotate this, it's going to have 3 different settings. So eco is going to be kind of a lukewarm to hot setting. Hot is obviously, it's going to be hotter water. And if you're getting a shower, we highly recommend you put it on the boost.
Okay.
That boost is going to get it up there real quick and get you a nice hot shower.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll select boost. And we are good to go.
Yeah, I agree with you. So if you've got the water heated up already, or you've got it on eco like you were saying, but you're about to take a shower and you just want it to be hot, just switch it over to boost.
Yeah, I would. Anytime you're using the shower, I would have it go to that boost mode.
Okay.
Just for a more enjoyable shower.
All right, and then you'll see it flashing, and it'll flash like that until it's actually at temperature.
Correct.
And then you can use it.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you do. I do see it flashing there. Yeah. And then when it's done flashing, that means it's gotten to temperature.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So the other thing I think we should talk about is that I noticed in the owners rally, there were people saying, you know, I woke up in the morning and the water wasn't hot, it was cold. That's because you have to call for it to be
correct
to be hot, or you can set up a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we'll get back out of this. So the first thing you want to do is just make sure your time is set up. It's 4 o'clock here. So you'll scroll. We'll go to 4 p.m. We'll set the timer. And then we're out of that. It's on the boost setting. Okay. And then you're going to scroll over to this clock right here. We'll click on that. Hank likes to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So by 6:30,
yeah,
I want my water
6:30,
hot
yeah.
and waiting for me.
You know, he's going to have a cup of coffee and relax for a second.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be the setup on that.
Yeah. Now you guys see all this flashing because we're telling it to do that, but once you set that timer, it'll just come on every day at that time.
Correct, at that time.
Yeah. And spin up. Okay, cool. Are there any other questions that you get a lot when it comes to these systems?
The main thing that we get, if there's codes that pop up, the code's going to be on the screen here. I mean, everything's working, so we don't have a code.
Yeah.
It could be as simple as your LP's not on if you're running off of gas.
Right.
You can Google the codes, or you can call Truma or call us at Coachman.
Right.
We'll walk you through and figure out what's kind of going on, and then be able to walk you through the repair, or might need to direct you into a service center if it's something major.
Right. So let's say on a generator model like this, like you were saying, first of all, you've got to give it, because everything runs off of 12 volts.
Correct.
But these systems don't.
Correct.
So first problem is you might not have the generator on, so get that going.
A good indicate, one of the main things that we can kill the generator real quick here. We've got this plug icon. This will eventually go away when we don't have 110.
Yeah, when everything shuts off, yeah.
So when you first start, if you go to use the AC, would be a good indicator where we need that 110.
Yeah. So
we got to make sure we got the generator on to get that.
Right.
And it's just taking a second just because we're using the unit. But
yeah. So if you'll get an error code there, that's what it'll be. And then if you're trying to heat up something as well, you need to make sure that where's your LP in here? It's in here, right?
Yeah, LP is going to be in here.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to make sure your LP switch is on here.
Right.
And then we also have a switch down by the fill tank.
Yeah.
It's a fail-safe to have 2 of them in there.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to make sure those are on. Any other codes outside of that will help troubleshoot that or help facilitate a repair.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Let's go out here where it's not necessarily so hot. So I think that's the basic use of that. If folks have questions, I think we said it in the beginning, they can go to Truma, but they can also come to you guys, right?
Yeah, they can contact us. We're open from 8 in the morning to 5 Eastern time. My direct number is going to be 574-825-6319. There's 2 of us there that can help you out, but I look forward to helping everybody out and getting you back on the road.
Absolutely. Yeah, so if you're wondering about winterizing, de-winterizing, I did that with Billy.
Correct.
So that's a separate video. You guys could check that out. If there's, if you guys need to get more details and stuff like that, I really recommend reaching out to these guys. But if you let us know, we'll make those videos and take care of that as well. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. We're out of here.
See ya.
Peace.